how much is your personal injury case worth? Well, in order to answer that question, it's first important to understand the various categories of damages that are generally recoverable in a personal injury action. So first, you're going to have what are called your economic damages. Now, this refers to things like your medical expenses, both past and future, your lost wages, both past and, again, reasonably expected to be incurred in the future. It also includes any miscellaneous expenses. For instance, if you now have to hire a gardener to do landscaping work that you previously did on your own, that is a reimbursable form of damage as an economic damage. Next, you have your non-economic damages, also known as general damages. And this is the compensation for your general pain and suffering and mental anguish that you have experienced as a result of your injuries. Now, in some cases, it's possible to recover what are called punitive damages, which are damages above and beyond your actual losses intended to punish the other side for some sort of willful or malicious misconduct. So once you consider the various categories of damages that are potentially recoverable, you have to look at liability. So how strong is your argument that the other side is actually at fault for your injuries? Is there some argument perhaps that they can assert that you were partially at fault? For instance, if you were in a car accident and the other side can show that you were 25% at fault for causing the accident, they can have your damages reduced by 25%. The next factor to consider is insurance coverage. So when it comes to determining the value of your case, you have to assess what amount can actually be recovered from the other side. And that is usually, in most cases, going to be dictated by the amount of their insurance coverage. So if the other side has a very small insurance policy, most likely you aren't going to be able to recover any more money than that policy limit. On the other hand, if the other side is very wealthy or they have a very large policy, then there's not going to be as much of an issue there in terms of that factoring into determining case value. So these are just some of the factors that go into determining how much your case is potentially worth. If you've been injured in an accident, I encourage you to please reach out to our office for a free consultation. We can help determine your rights and the best course of action moving forward in your case.